What's going on YouTube? Alex here at Nickens Lawn and Landscape. I was nominated by Brian from TopNotch Lawn Care to do the Get to Know Me challenge that was created by Kevin from Fall River. I think this is an awesome thing to do. It's a great way for all of us to get to know each other on a different level than just work. More of a friendship level, which I think is really cool. So let's just get right into it. Me, Alex Nickens, I am 25 years old. I have a girlfriend named Jill, who you guys have seen in my video, or a video, and she's also been on my Instagram, so if you follow me on there, you know her, and if you don't follow me on there, you should. Nickens Lawn and Landscape. I have two brothers. My younger brother, Nick, you guys know. He's been in a lot of my videos. We do a lot of things together. We pretty much do everything together, so if you know me, you know my brother Nick. My older brother Max is 30 years old. He has a wife and a daughter. They are very happy. They're a very cool family. I like to be around them. Very family oriented person. And my mom, very close with my mom. I've always been kind of a mama's boy, so to say. I just like being around my mom. She's a great person, and she's taught me a lot. My dad passed away when I was 15. We were closer whenever I was younger, and you know, he passed away, and that was real hard for us. Kind of a weird time there in my life from 15 to 18 or so. So that was tough to take. And as far as what I did when I was a kid, I played hockey my whole life. I played my first season when I was 4 years old, and I played my last season whenever I was 22 years old. So I played 18 years of hockey nonstop. So that was a big part of my life. Taught me a lot of life lessons as far as working hard and having a goal, and just, you know, going after your goal, not letting anything get in your way, and just knowing that, you know, it may take a year, it may take 2 years, but if you work hard and you go after it, you know, and you really want it, you can achieve it. It's just not going to happen overnight, which a lot of people can't see that. So I'm thankful for hockey for opening my eyes to that part of life. It's helped me out a lot in life and business. Everything really just helped me out a lot. I was also a very big skateboarder whenever I was younger. Skateboarded for probably 7 or 8 years, something like that. Whenever I got older into high school, I gave up skateboarding. I was focusing more on hockey. So skateboarding just kind of went away from me. And then as for college, I went to college for 3 years, and really the only reason I went to college was to play hockey. Like I said, I really loved hockey my whole life, so I really wanted to keep playing, and college was the way for me to do that. And I was also starting to drift into the lawn care at that time. So I was kind of doing what I could do, making as much as I could on that, and just kind of seeing where it went while I was in school. And year 3 of college, still playing hockey, I kind of was looking at it like, what the hell am I doing? Sitting in class, and my major was business and my emphasis was entrepreneurship. So I'm sitting there in class, and we're talking about all this stuff, and they're talking about corporations, and I'm like, what does this have to do with a little lawn care company, you know? And my answer was nothing. It had nothing to do with a lawn care company, so why the hell am I here? So I decided, it took me a while, and I didn't talk to anybody about it for a while. I kind of had it in my mind that I was going to drop out. And whenever I finally told my mom and told my family, they were like, okay. Nobody was mad about it. They knew that my lawn care business, or my landscape business, was just taking off. So it wasn't really a big deal. So I dropped out of college almost with permission, which is kind of weird for someone to say. But they knew how hard I worked, and they know my kind of drive and just the kind of person I am, and they weren't worried about it. They knew that I would succeed one way or another. So that's what I did. I dropped out of college, and here I am 2 years later, and honestly, if someone would have told me this is where I would be on year 5 of my business, I would have told them that they were crazy. I would have told them that's not possible, you know? And one thing that I'm very proud about, and that I've never told anybody on social media about, is that I've done all this. I built my business. I built everything I have with no debt. I've never taken out a loan in my life. Which is pretty crazy for me to say, especially now, just being able to kind of reflect back and see everything that I have and everything that I've purchased and the way I've built my business, and I've never taken out a loan. So for those of you out there who, you know, or who are debating and thinking that you want a new mower, or that, you know, you need a new mower, you don't. You can use an old one as long as it's not breaking down on you, and you know, it'll work. It'll get you by. You don't have to go into debt to start business. But anyway, that's just a little something I wanted to tell you guys, a little something personal, because that's what this video is about. But other than that, really, I mean, I think you guys know my business and the way I go about myself. I try to be as professional as I can, but I still like to have a good time. Not one of those people who can't enjoy family time and can't enjoy a beer because I'm so wrapped up in work. I do try to think work as much as I can, and I try to be, I try to always think business, always, be on it. But there's times where you just have to shut that off. That's got to go for a little bit, and you have to enjoy your life. Money is important, and to some extent, money can buy you the things that make you happy. It can't buy happiness, but it takes money to be happy in this world. If you're broke, you're not going to have a house, and you're not going to be very happy if you don't have a house. So you do need money, but you also need to enjoy your life. You only live once, and you just take advantage of it. That's what I try to do. Whenever I'm at work, I try to be work. I don't like any distractions while I'm at work. But whenever I get off work and it is time for family time, or it is time to hang out, and whatever, hang out with my girlfriend, hang out with my family, hang out with my niece, hang out with my grandma, whatever, that's it. I try to be done. I try not to mess with work. So I try to keep lines in my life, and try to, I try to plan out my life to some extent, and try to, I know I'm working from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m., but after 7 p.m., that's it. I'm shutting it down. I'm having dinner with my girlfriend, and we're gonna watch a movie, or something like that. But that's pretty much me, guys, in a nutshell. I know this video is getting kind of lengthy, so I'm gonna cut it off there. Thanks for watching, guys. I've only been on YouTube and Instagram, social media, really, for about 6 months, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported, my channel and supported me on Instagram and asked me questions and shouted me out and everything that everybody's done. It does mean a lot, and I'm happy to see that what I'm putting out there, people are picking up and people are needing. That's why I started all this in the first place, because I felt like I had something to share and something that people could use to their advantage, which I didn't really feel like I had whenever I was doing this 4 years ago. So I'm putting this out there for you guys. You young guys who are starting your business and wanting to do good things. You can do it. Just be patient. You got this. You can do it. Now it's my turn to nominate 3 people for this challenge. I nominate Kyle with Specialty Landscaping, Jake with Jake's Lawn Service, and Stanley Dirt Monkey Genetic. Make sure these guys see this. Go on their videos, comment, go on their Instagram, send them an inbox, go on their Facebook. Do whatever you got to do. Make sure they see this, and let's keep this thing going. Thanks for watching, guys.